Welcome to my stream. This is Golden State Warriors versus Los Angeles Lakers. Please watch. Of course, I'll play Golden State.
Like getting the lowdown from the sidelines, and we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Coach Steve Kerr likened Stephen Curry to what he calls a short Tim Duncan for his leadership. Kerr said, having played with Tim and going through stuff in San Antonio, when you have a guy like him, a guy like Steph, it makes your whole world easier. He's a guy we count on to keep things rolling. Kevin, back to you.
He is an amazing leader. DA, thank you. Two pretty high-level defensive teams tonight, Doris. Is that due to talent, or scheme, or hustle, or what do you attribute it to?
I think, Kevin, you just named the three things that are prerequisites to being a great defensive unit. Number one, you have got to have individual talent that is suited athletically to guard. Number two, you've got to have a great scheme that the coach has put in position. How are you guarding the pick and roll? Do you want a top lock? Do you want to get out and challenge? Are you switching the pick and roll? And a lot of that comes down to, do you want to be great? Are you going to lay it all out there? Are you going to sacrifice your body? All of those things are a necessity.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Nwaba in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's LeBron in at the three spot. Now here's Thompson. Curry outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here's Rondo. That's tipped. Here's Nwaba. Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Here's Nwaba, covered by LeBron. It's Curry outside. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And the ball goes up. Out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Curry. Nails the 16-footer.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense, Greg, there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's James in the game. Against Chicago, very impressive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
That free throw missing. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Now here's Curry. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Pass to Nwaba. Outside, Green, just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. In the corner, it's James. Hits it from three-point range.
And LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Curry against Rondo. From the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Sinks that one from the post. James has got 6 points.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Here's Nwaba. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rondo against Curry. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Over Thompson. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the wing, Thompson. Knocked away. Curry kicks to Nwaba. Great D that time from Davis.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Looney. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Curry. And there's the pass to Looney. Thompson with it, discarded by Davis. Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Rondo. Pass to LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Kuzma. Count it. Good.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Curry against Rondo. Passes it to Thompson. At the elbow, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there it is for him. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Pau Gasol's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Thompson. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Caldwell Pope right side. Gasol against Rondo. A fadeaway. And again, no good by the Lakers. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Draymond Green with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Nwaba. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. Here's Grant following the basket by LeBron James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And good that time.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Here is Cook, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Chris can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
And here is Grant following Kyle Kuzma's three. Gasol passes to Grant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers leading by 8. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. The Warriors shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Grant against LeBron. Back to Chris. Here's Poole. And he's good on the three ball.
And that's the right pass, Kevin. Chris has been working on his decision-making, and it pays off.
From deep LeBron. They grabbed their own miss, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Waiters is checked in, and both free throws good for Davis. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Davis gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Poole, guarded by Green. Thompson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, when the three-pointer's falling as efficiently as Klay Thompson is capable of making it, it is really hard on a defense.
Stolen by Grant. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Poole. The putback. It's good on the putback. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Waiters outside. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Grant, the bounce pass. Here's Poole. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Kuzma. Chris with the rebound. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And Thompson kicks to Grant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Bradley's checked in for Danny Green. And so Cook nails both of them.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's Poole, guarded by Bradley. Gasol looking around. He kicks it to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Bradley after Pau Gasol's bucket. Pass to Kuzma. Baseline J on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt you.
And here is Grant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Back right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Cook, and it's Waiters in at the 3 slot.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Thompson outside. Over Waiters. The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Here's the teardrop. Cook, good. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. But I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverley, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Curry. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Nwaba. He's guarded by Waiters. No good from Grant. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Los Angeles guys shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Curry against Rondo. He dishes it to Bradley. Rondo passes to Davis. 5 on the clock. The 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Curry against Rondo. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Nwaba kicks it to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry's shot is good.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Rondo against Curry. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The pass to Kuzma. Trying to get open is Davis. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. The Lakers trail. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Rondo against Curry. Pass to Nwaba. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Rondo gets the bucket.
No doubt about that. It's a bonus anytime you can get Rondo to knock down those contested jump shots. Great focus there on the finish.
And it's Nwaba missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Grant against Caldwell Pope. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Here's Rondo. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. It's Bradley on the wing. With his first shot attempt. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Here's Curry after the basket by Los Angeles. Kicks to Grant. Down low, Looney. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a three go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Curry against Rondo to the paint. With the shot. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Right side, Rondo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
It's so fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams want these individual players to be like. Here's Green following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside, Green. Dish now to Curry. Over Green. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Curry.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 25-point game against Chicago.
And we can't forget his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking altered the entire game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Here's Curry. The 11-footer, and that one goes long.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Now here's James, covered by Chris, and the Lakers with another turnover here. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Warriors, number one.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier. Offensively, they've been incredibly accurate from long range.
It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Outside Curry. From deep. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 23.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Cook dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Cook. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside, Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 23 points for Davis.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Gasol kicks to Chris. Passes it to Curry. Curry with another miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Thompson against LeBron. Steps back and fires. Here's Gasol. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Gasol's got 6 points.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Here is Cook. 1:44 left to play here in the half. To the middle. That's good from Davis on the assist from Cook. Davis has got 13 points in just this quarter. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for James.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Waiters in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Now here's Thompson after LeBron James's miss. He gets it in there. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Here's Cook. Makes it off the glass. Cook's got his second bucket of the night.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Curry. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. LeBron's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Now here's Curry. D right on him. To the wing right side. No one near him. And it's Golden State with another.
Well, wow, Kev, how about that fantastic look by Steph Curry? The ability to create and make the guys around him better.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They took control of the game in the second quarter, coming back to take a 2-point lead into the locker room with it. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Mwaba in at the three. Now here's LeBron. Outside Rondo. From deep three-point range. Tries again. Davis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his sixth rebound on the night. Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Draymond Green loves playing through contact. That is a nice finish.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Dishes it to Curry. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
On any given night, you understand that Steph Curry is a threat to go off, and it doesn't ever become less enjoyable to watch. How about that, Kevin?
And Davis can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Curry against Rondo. Shoots it. And another basket for Golden State.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here. I don't think it's possible to overstate just how revolutionary a player Steph Curry is because of the way he has changed the spacing on the floor. Never before have we seen a player who shape-shifts a defense like Steph does. And that is because once he crosses half court, you better guard him.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Golden State. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Anthony Davis.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Curry. Another shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The Warriors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And with the way, Doris, defenses have to adjust for Curry. It just leaves so much more space for the rest of the team.
I think coaches, Kevin, because of Steph Curry's presence, they have got to change their defensive schemes, account for spaces on the floor that traditionally you wouldn't have to account for. That puts Steph Curry in a class of his own. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 14.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Curry passes to Thompson. Thompson is double. And the pass to Looney. Shot clock at 5. Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Timeout.
Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And the Lakers call time here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn. boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the score by Golden State. And Looney sends it back. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Mwaba. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The Warriors making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Rondo against Curry. Rondo finds Davis. Misses in close.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mwaba gets the bucket. Mwaba's got 13 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lakers trail by 14. Here's Bradley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Davis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And everyone loves to talk about Curry's offense, but he does enough for us to hold his own on the defensive end as well.
Listen, Kevin, we know that opposing teams target Steph Curry on the defensive end. What you love about Curry is his quick hands allow him to come up with steals. His competitive nature makes him bulldogish enough that he's going to stick with a player and try to bother their shot. Well, Stephen Curry, we know this, is a handful to guard. Why? Because he can make contested shots against the best defenders in the NBA.
Now, here's Bradley. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Grant. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Bradley against Grant. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Can't hit from in close. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Mwaba. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And David Mwaba picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Waiters, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. The Warriors also with a sub. Gasol's checked in. Davis kicks to Rondo. Waiters outside for the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Curry with the 3. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Rondo, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rondo's got 9 points.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now here's Green, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Bradley. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bradley's got his first points of the night. Here's Curry. He's got 34. Passes to Gasol. Takes a three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Gasol. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Tips it up.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's Curry. 37 points for him. Aston Waba. Gasol against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Green dishes to Grant. No good. Bradley with some nice D. Kuzma outside. Stolen by Grant. Outside, Green. And another three for Golden State.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Waiters following Draymond Green's three. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Warriors making a change here. Bradley passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Chris. Curry looking it over. The pass to Poole. Launches a three. The offensive rebound.
A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The Lakers with the ball. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Outside, Davis. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Waba passes to Poole. Bradley against Curry. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 40 points.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Waiters finds Davis. Outside Brent. Pass to Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Avery Bradley. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Not going to go that time.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Passes it to Gasol. He kicks it to Curry. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Green. Back to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson from long range. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Oh, Kuzma's in position. And a deep three from Curry. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 13. And after a quick And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Warriors leading by 13. Green is out there with Cook. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Look at that jam!
Get out of the way. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Curry passes to Gasol. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Green dishes to Waiters. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thompson inside, guarded by Green. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Curry. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Waiters. Outside, Green. Waiters surveying the D. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out that one from Nwaba. Nwaba's got 11 in the second half.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Kuzma inside. He's up against Gasol. Good work defensively by Gasol. Thompson finds Chris. And Chris throws it down.
How exciting is this kid? One of the more athletic front court players you'll find in the NBA. Marquise Chris doing work.
Now here's Waiters. There's the pass to Green. Up top, Kuzma over Gasol. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Green.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Curry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Lakers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Some changes for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Dion Waiters. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Marquise Chris. Now here's Curry. And Davis sends it back, but they recover it. James looking it over. Outside Rondo. Kuzma outside. Curry with the steal. Here's Mwaba. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Kuzma, that's good.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
They double team Curry. Over in the corner, Looney. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lakers trail by 16. Outside Rondo. Kuzma outside. Davis kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Nwaba. Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 48.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Now here's Davis. Poked loose. Over Thompson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Curry. The drive by Thompson. What a terrific move that was. Thompson's got 23.
Well, we know this. It doesn't take a lot for Klay Thompson to catch fire. This guy, an exceptional scorer who can go on some long streaks.
Here's Green. Outside Rondo. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Over Green. Off the left rim and out.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they're pushing it up. Releases. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Green. 25 points for Klay Thompson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Green with the block. And Curry has it in the corner. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kuzma, that's good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. They double team Curry. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, obviously, you're going to have two goals. Instead of one championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament, too.
Here's Curry after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Passes it to Thompson. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And James throws it down.
You can see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
Warriors leading by 17. here is Curry. Releases. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. LeBron against Green. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Curry. Thompson inside the line. Drops one in from the wing. Thompson's got 29 in the game.
Well, this guy puts so much pressure on every opponent they face. Klay Thompson can score from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Davis. From 10 feet out, a rebound by Gasol. Warriors leading by 15. Thompson surveying the floor. The pass to Curry. Over Rondo. Curry can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Timeout called the Warriors. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
So it's the Warriors now. 13-point lead. Now Curry. They double-team Curry. From deep, Gasol. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Rondo's shot is good.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
Curry finds Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Steve Kerr brings so many great attributes to the head coaching position, but one of my favorites is his willingness to utilize the whole roster. And part of what has shaped Steve Kerr's philosophy is he was a guy who came off the bench, and he understands you've got to keep everyone involved.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Raiders no luck.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Offensive rebound. Out to Chris. Here's the three. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Now here's Curry, following the and again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Waiters. Good D by Lee.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.